Hello everyone, welcome to ShailajaIAS, welcome to the PYQ Decoder class again. This is Subash. Today in the class 9, we are continuing with the art and culture questions that has been asked in the last 6 years. Very important themes where UPSC is revolving, where the questions are revolving time and again. We are going through. So, chalo, without wasting any time, we'll continue. Okay, art and culture. The theme 3. The themes that have been focused with UPSC are religion and philosophy with respect to ancient, medieval period and modern period also. Okay, the reform movement, okay, the heterodox, orthodox religions, the heterodox religions, the Sufi movement, okay, the Islam, coming of Christianity, all these are questions that has been asked by UPSC. We'll see what are the themes that have been focused or dealt in the UPSC. Okay, first question, religion and philosophy. Okay, the world's second tallest statue in sitting pose of Ramanuja was inaugurated by Prime Minister of India, asked in 2022 at Hyderabad recently. Which of the following statements correctly represents the teachings of Ramanuja? Okay, you should know Shankaracharya, Madhvacharya, Ramanujacharya, okay, Vaishnavism, Advaitism, Dvaitism, okay, the Krishna cult, all this you should be knowing. Vaishnavism, who are all the famous saints. Okay, time and again, monks, saints, okay, Sufis, all this are the important themes where UPSC is setting questions time and again. Okay, what is the important theme of Ramanujacharya? The best means of salvation was devotion. Yes. Vedas are eternal, self-existence and authoritative. No. Okay. Logical arguments essential for highest bliss. No. Salvation obtained only through meditation. It was not the Ramanujacharya's teaching. Teaching was Bhakti Marg. Okay. Bhakti Marg. Also Vishishtadvaita. Okay. Vishishtadvaita. Okay. Qualified monotheism. Ramanuja was a Vishishtadvaita, thought that bhakti or intense devotion to Vishnu was the most effective path to the moksha or liberation. So answer is option A. Shankaracharya, Advaita. Okay. You and soul both are same. Okay, both are not different. Madhvacharya, Dvaita philosophy. Ramanujacharya, Vishishtadvaita. Clear? Next, religion and philosophy again. Regarding Buddhist religious history, which of the following statement are correct? Asked in 2020. Sthaviravadins belong to Mahayana Buddhism. Okay, very factual statement. No, it belongs to HINAYANA. In Buddhism, mainly 3 sects are there, right? The original Buddhism, HINAYANA, then Mahayana, then you have Vajrayana. Again, under this, various sects are there. Go through it completely. Buddhism, Jainism, time and again UPSC is asking questions. Lokottaravadins sect was offshoot of Mahasanghikas sect of Buddhism. Yes. The deification of Buddha, that is making of statues by Mahasanghikas, fostered the Mahayana Buddhism. Yes. Under Mahayana, Lokottaravadins, Mahasanghikas was one of the school, and under Mahasanghikas, Lokottaravadins one of the sect. Both statement 2 and 3 are complementing each other. And these statements are factually, technically correct. So answer will be 2 and 3, B or 2 and 3. Sthaviravadins associated with HINAYANA Buddhism. Let me know in the YouTube comment section which all other sects are there in Buddhism. Okay, their differentiation, why it is HINAYANA, why it is Mahayana, what are the reasons for the division. Again in Jainism also, right? Digambara, Shvetambaras, all this you need to know. So answer here is option B, 2 and 3 are 2 pairs. Next, religion philosophy only. With reference to cultural history of India, which of the following is the correct description of the term paramittas? Okay, terminologies again asked time and again by UPSC. the earliest Dharma Shastra text written in aphoristic sutra style. What are those? Okay, put it in the comments. Philosophical schools that did not accept the authority of Vedas. Okay, heterodox, not orthodox religions. Okay, like Buddhism, Jainism, they rejected the authority of Vedas. Perfection whose attainment led to Bodhisattva path. Yes, paramitas were the perfectionists who were attaining the moksha through Bodhisattva path. Very factual, direct answer. Powerful merchant guilds of early medieval South India. So what is the answer? In Buddhist philosophy, paramitas are the 10 virtues that a bodhisattva must cultivate to reach Buddhahood or to reach moksha. Perfections whose attainment led to bodhisattva path. Okay, attainment to the moksha. Next, pairs. Okay, what are the terms? Okay, and its definition asked in 2020. Parirajaka, renunciation and wanderer. Yes. Shramana. Shramana is priest with high status. No. Shramana is also wanderers. Upasaka was the lay followers. Shramana were ascetic practitioners. They were also ascetic saints, not priest with high status. Upasaka, lay follower of Buddhism. Okay, Shramana, ascetic practitioners like Buddhists who rejected Brahminical high priesthood. Okay, Parirajaka were wanderers. Renunciation and wanderers. Upasaka were the lay followers. Okay, so answer is 2 pair, which is 1 and 3 only. Again, terminology is asked in UPSC time and again. So Parirajaka, renunciation and wanderers, correct. Shramana, priest with high status. Upasaka, lay followers of Buddhism. If you see, terminologies are with respect to Buddha. Okay, even if you don't know anything, if you see statement 1, statement 3 are with respect to Buddhists who are having a very simple ascetic lifestyle. But if you see, Shramana is speaking about Brahminism, priesthood. Which one is the hard one out, my friends, here? Which one is the hard one out? Statement 2 obviously is the hard one out, and all these 3 statements are linked to Buddhism. UPSC has a knack of giving all 3 statements to whether it will be with respect to Jainism, it will be with respect to Buddhism, it will be with respect to Sufism, some religion, and one odd one out will be asked with respect to different religion. Now it is Brahminical religion or Vedic religion terminology description he has given, but all the terms linked with Buddhist philosophy. Okay, so statement 2 is wrong, statement 1 and 3 are right. Now we'll see questions asked with respect to institutions like UNESCO World Heritage Sites, historical sites linked, lists, and cultural history of ancient, medieval, and modern India. So the question, the first Gandharva Mahavidyalaya asked in 2025. Mahavidyalaya 1901, a music training school was set up by Vishnu Digambar Paluskar in. See, you will not know all the institutions which has been set. This is where you have to have common sense. Delhi, Gwalior, Ujjain, Lahore. If you see, all the 3 options are in India. Why do the examiner can give any other state capital or any other historical place in India? Why did he give Lahore? Because the answer is in Lahore. Delhi, Ujjain, Gwalior, he could have given Amaravati or any other place, but he gave Lahore. Why? Because the answer is Lahore. All other capitals he has given are in India except Lahore. So UPSC examiner ko, if you can understand uska mind ko, if you can understand and decode, then you'll be able to arrive at the answer asked in 2025. If you don't know also, you'll be able to answer how? Through keen observation, through reading the question properly, seeing the options, and ability to arrive at the answers, not just by knowledge, but by common sense, by logical deduction. Why would we give the 4th option outside India if the answer was not outside India? Answer is Lahore. You should know for a fact, but if you don't know for a fact how to logically deduct, this question is a beautiful example, my friends. Next, again, okay, to the newly found countries, which all the new crops came, is a recurring theme asked by UPSC. What did Portuguese bring, right? Which crops they brought were the recurring theme asked in UPSC. How many of the following fruits were introduced by India, okay, introduced in India by the Portuguese in 16th and 17th century? Papaya, pineapple, guava. Yes, all of the above are the crops mentioned. All the three is the answer asked in 2025 again. Okay, the crops were asked with respect to tobacco in 2017 or 18. Same theme asked with respect to fruits. Papaya, pineapple, guava, all were in 19. All were introduced by Portuguese in 17th, 16th century. Okay, Portuguese brought many newer crops to India in the 16th and 17th century, including papaya, pineapple, guava, as well as cashew nut, tomato, potato, okay, high coir coconuts, chilies, all this they brought to India, and Indian agriculture and cuisine were updated or enriched with the arrival of these crops brought by Portuguese. So, asked again in 2025. Now, which one of these two questions came on World Heritage site in 2024 only? So, see the question. Let's see the question. Which one of the following was the latest inclusion in the Intangible Cultural Heritage List of UNESCO? See, when the question paper was set, you need to know. If it was set in 2024, you would have asked with respect to 2023, 2024 till March or April. See the options. Chow dance, Durga Puja, Garba dance and Kumbh Mela. Which one was the latest? Okay, it was a current affairs question. Answer was Garba dance. Garba of Gujarat was inscribed in December 2023. Durga Puja before that 2021. Kumbh Mela before that were the previous editions. You need to know various, okay, intangible cultural heritage list and the states also. Question might come to match with the state and match with the famous personalities also. With respect to dance, music, okay, creative art forms, questions might come with respect to the famous personalities. So, please study on this theme, focus on these themes. Question was Garba dance asked in 2024. Again asked with respect to 2023 UNESCO World Heritage List, which of the following were added in 2023, included in 2023, specifically asked Shanti Niketan, Rani Ki Vav, Sacred Ensembles of the Hoysalas, Mahabodhi Temple Complex at Bodh Gaya. Again, only two were added. Favorite, okay, option of the UPSC when 4 statements are given, 2 you will give wrong, 2 you will give right. Okay, Shanti Niketan and Sacred Ensembles of the Hoysalas in Karnataka were added in 2023. Rani Ki Vav, okay, was added in 2014. Mahabodhi Temple was added in 2002. But these two were in current affairs. Okay, UNESCO World Heritage List of 2023 were Shanti Niketan and Sacred Ensembles of Hoysalas of Dwara Samudra. This option also repeated again and again. It was added in World Heritage List. So the question came in 2024. So you know where to focus, which theme to study for 2026 through PYQs. Next, with reference to the Indian history, this is with respect to Orientology, Oriental learning, Orientalist study. Who are the Orientalists? British, who studied colonial India to see the vast richness and cultural heritage of Indian society. With reference to Indian history, Alexander Rea, okay, A.H. Longest, Robert Sewell, James Burgess and Walter Elliot were associated with which of the following? Archaeologist excavation, establishment of English press, no. Establishment of churches, okay, this is with respect to missionaries. But here we are studying with respect to Orientalism, who saw the richness of Indian history and culture. So this also is wrong. Construction of railways, okay, railways came much later. That is with respect to, okay, officers, governors, questions will be there. This is with respect to, specifically with respect to Orientalists. And this is an art and culture question, which is option A, archaeological excavation. These individuals were prominent British era archaeologists, okay, and scholars who contributed significantly to the study of Indian monuments, Indian inscriptions, especially in the southern part of India. Who? Alexander, okay, Longhurst, Robert Sewell, and James Burgess. Okay, Walter Elliot also. Some of the important historians, British historians, establish Oriental study of learning also. That also please mention in the comment section in the YouTube. Okay, that also is a important theme in UPSC asked time and again. So I hope this session had been very helpful with decoding art and culture question and the theme that has been asked in UPSC. Till then, take care. We'll meet you in the next class.